the effects, the results of revenue policy.
Okay.
See, you're giving information. You guys don't want information.
Like only points.
No. What is the effect of that? The question is like effects and results. You're giving whatever happened. What you're telling, these are whatever happened. So because of that, what happened in India? That is what I want.
Minerals, more crops, more crop rotation happened, so more extraction of minerals. Like soil become infertile. Right?
Okay.
And
Okay, when commercial crops started to grow, because of that, they started to use urea and all. So when soil became infertile, they shifted from this one cultivation land to mining.
Peasants suffered,
Okay.
and peasants lost their land.
Okay.
Zamindar and many people became in one point of time. Zamindar also lost most of their work.
Okay.
And Mahal created clashes.
Okay.
Different Mahals created clashes. And many lost their lives.
Okay.
And women harassment, like if they couldn't pay tax.
These kind of answers I want.
If they couldn't pay tax, maybe British or Zamindars do harassment on their peasants' wives.
Peasants' wife. Okay. Sometimes the women peasants, they are the owners of that land. Okay. This is a kind of women harassment. Next.
And if they have to pay like in one part of 11th part, if they get, they will not be even able to have food, like food scarcity.
Okay.
And agriculture demand decreased at that time.
Okay.
Like now we can see there is no more.
Okay. Agriculture not demand, like agriculture scarcity or food scarcity which has happened because of multi growing of commercial crops.
Like
More growing
labor
of
increased and agriculture growing people.
peasant decreased, but agri labours increased. Farmers decreased, but farming labours increased because of the huge taxation. Okay, next.
Business orientation.
Exactly. Business oriented mentality and some new class of peoples which were started in nearby cities like money lenders, right?
And Indian people lost their confidence, like British are great. That type.
Okay, they lost confidence. Like yes, absolutely. Anybody? ಇನ್ನೇನಾದ್ರು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರೋ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಲೈಕ್ ನಾನು ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ನ್ಯೂ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್. Okay, take effects and results of the revenue policy. This is definitely a revolutionary changes which was seen or which was experienced by the Indian society because of these three revenue policies of the East India Company. Revenue, because of these three revenue policies, this is definitely a revolutionary changes which was experienced by Indian society. See, before you can say, you can write point by point. Take like first point. See, before land is not like a commodity, right? Because land have no value before Britishers entering into India. When Britishers started Patta Gitta and land documentary, and it is a property, that asset mindset, that was started right after these revenue policies, right? So land become a commodity. Before land was not a commodity. What is commodity? Commodity means what?
For
Commodity nothing but material. Material we can purchase, we can sell, right? Any material. Car is a material, we can sell, we can purchase. It's like that. Land become a commodity. Before that, land was not considered as a commodity. Land was not considered as assets, right? So here, because of this, now a farmer can sell that land in different things, not in zamindari, in different. He can sell the land. Sometimes he can even give to zamindars if he was not able to pay taxes. Hereditary loss. Right. So when it was started in permanent settlement system. Property rights over the soil, which was started. The discussion started, right? Who are the owner of this land? Before that, there was no discussion. That ownership discussion, the property right over the soil discussion, which was started in permanent settlement system. When land became commodity, everybody's eyes over the property that started to grow. So because of this, customary and hereditary rights over the soil that got ended. The customary and hereditary rights of the Indian farmers over their own land, which was ended in zamindari, right? Customary and hereditary rights of Indian peasantry ended. In which system it was ended?
Zamindar.
In Raipuri that is not the case. In zamindari it got ended because in zamindari who are the owner of the land? In zamindari who are the owners of the land? Zamindars. That means what? They lost it or the ownership ended or not?
Yes.
That is what we are discussing. So which recognizes in zamindar system, which recognizes zamindars are the owner of the land, right?
And more than zamindars, if directly they pay company, still more loss.
Yes. See, you can say tenants, or you can say they are the land owners, the initial land owners. That means the peasants. They would become tenants at will of these zamindars. What is this tenants at will? This is we discussed it.
Yes.
I gave government example, governor and president example. See, when because of this first revenue policy, the peasant become tenants at will. ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ನಿಂತಿದೆ. Tenants at will. What is this tenants at will means? They are the tenants means they are the coolies. At will means at the will of the zamindar they will cultivate. When the will was over, he was not happy. When zamindar was not happy, then this ownership of this, or not ownership, this work over that land by that peasant that going to end. ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆ ಪೀಸೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಇದಿರುತ್ತೆ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಅದಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮುಗಿಯುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವಾಗ ಜಮೀನ್ದಾರ್ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಟೆನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಟ್ ವಿಲ್. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್. ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. ರೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಹೇಳಿ? ರೈಟ್ ವಾರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸಿಂಗ್ ಜಮೀನ್ದಾರ್. ಸೊ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವೆನ್ ಜಮೀನ್ದಾರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್, ಅಗೇನ್ ಡೆಬ್ಟ್ ಟ್ರಾಪ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಡೆಬ್ಟ್ ಟ್ರಾಪ್? ಸಾಲದ ಏನು ಟ್ರಾಪ್ ಹೊರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬೀಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಡೆಬ್ಟ್ ಟ್ರಾಪ್. ವೆನ್ ಡೆಬ್ಟ್ ಟ್ರಾಪ್ ದೇ ಫಾಲ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಡೆಬ್ಟ್ ಟ್ರಾಪ್, they need money lender to repayment. So money lender was a new social class which was started. So this was the time where new social class which was formed in first time in Indian society. So what are the different kinds of new social class? First one, money lender. Take heading. There it says money lender. These are the different social classes. This may be a 10-marker question in UPSC. What are the new social classes which was formed in modern Indian history? The first one, money lender. Explain anybody what money lender?
Who lends money for interest or something, and if they couldn't pay that, they take the land or any other things which first time they will.
Okay. See, right like this. Money lenders which was started at a larger scale in rural India. Money lenders were formed at a larger scale in rural India. This is the class. They are highly exploitative, and they had a good connection with the zamindars. They had a good connection with the police. They had a good connection with the judiciary. They had a good connection with the East India Company. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ to exploit a poor farmer. In medieval India, a village panchayat was very strong. The same village panchayat personals, they would become these zamindars and the money lenders, the members of the village panchayat. Not like this 5 years panchayat change ಆಗೋದು, ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರು ಯಾರು ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಇದ್ದವ್ರು ಬಂದು ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗೋದು. ರೈಟ್, ಇವಾಗ ಹಾಗೆ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಲೇಡಿ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಾರಂತಾನೆ ಅವ್ರು ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ತರ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಮಿಡಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಹಿಸ್ಟರಿ. ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಪಂಚಾಯತಿ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವರೇ ಪಂಚಾಯತಿ, ಊರ್ ಪಂಚಾಯತಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಎಂಡ್ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರ ಸಾತ್ಮೇಲೆ ಎಂಡ್. ರೈಟ್, ಆ ತರದ್ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ವಾ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್ ಅವರು ಒಬ್ರು ಜಮೀನ್ದಾರ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೇಲಿ ಇಡೋದು. ದೇ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಏನ್ಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಟೈಮ್. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ದೇ ಯುನೈಟೆಡ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್ at the back of, at the back door to exploit the same farmers of their village. This is the one social class. All? Okay. Four. The another social class was absentee landlords. Take heading like absentee landlords. Landlords who are absent at their land. I'll explain what it is. Absentee landlord. See, these absentee landlords, they had a connection with this agricultural land, which they hold, but they're not going to cultivate, but they'll reap the fruits of the production. See, listen, they are the owners of the land, absolutely, but they'll not settle in the rural area. They'll settle in some other cities and all. They're not going to cultivate. They'll rent for some other fellows, and they will reap the fruits of the production. That means ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು yield ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಭಾಗ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಲೀಸ್. ಈಗ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ನಾವು ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಲೆಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಮನೇಲಿ ಒಂದು 5 acres ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅವ್ರ ತಂದೆ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು, ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದು ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಊರಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಟಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ 5 acres ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರ ಪಕ್ಕದ ಮನೆ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರು ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡೋರು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವನಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನೀನ್ ಕಲ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಇವ್ರದ್ದು ಏನು ಎಫರ್ಟ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಇವ್ರು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಬಂದಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 50% ಇವರಿಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಕ್ಕಿ ಅದು ಇದಲ್ಲ. ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ absentee. This landlord was absent in his own land. Then also he was reaping the fruits of that benefit. Or he reaping the growing part. He was reaping the crops which was grown in his own land, but he was absent. This is absentee landlord, very important term in sociology. So they are employed their own members or their nearby one. They settle in town cities by doing some businesses or sometimes sitting idle. They just enjoy the benefit of the crops, reap the benefit. Okay, this is the another class. And another social class which was formed because of the effect of this new revenue policy was a wage earning working class. Wage earning working class, or you can say wage earning agri laborers. Wage earning agri laborers. wage earning working class. ಇನ್ನು ಈಸಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ you can write within a bracket coolies. Coolie means what? It was not the owner, but he will do all the activities. Agri coolies, you can say, or agri laborers. So explain this.
ಅಷ್ಟು ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಪೇ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ
When agriculture become expensive, so it is better to be a coolie instead of agriculturalist, right? Like that only. How would agriculture become expensive? Because of this huge revenue policy. So peasantry preferred to remain as a coolies instead of master, instead of farmer, instead of peasantry. Sometimes landlord means small landlord. He started to remain as a coolie instead of cultivating, irrigating. Right. Rather than cultivating his own land, he started to work, or he started to remain as an agricultural laborer or coolie in some other fields. The reason? Harassment of these new revenue policies. 55% of the tax in Rayatwari. Very expensive. So, see, these are the new classes we are discussing. These are the effects of the three revenue policy. Say some other effects. As we discussed it, the peasantry forced to go for a commercial crops, right, like that. Due to heavy taxation, Indian peasantry were forced to go for commercial crops, yes or no? Due to heavy taxation, the Indian peasantry were forced to go for commercial crops. Like what kind of commercial crops? Indigo, cotton, sometimes sugarcane, right? These are kind of. ಯಾವ ತಿನ್ನೋಕೆ ಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಉಳಿದಿರೋದಲ್ಲ. Sometimes spices even, right? Sometimes betel nuts, right? Areca and some other nuts. Sometimes this one, oil seeds, sesame, mustard, ginger, like this. So due to this excessive commercialization in agriculture, the situation which arises in India, that the scarcity of the food crops which has started, and when scarcity of the food crop started, that is definitely a man-made famine. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Man-made famine. Underline with double inverted comma. One thing you must understand here, again I'll discuss this in post-independence, not in post-independence, we're discussing economy. In economy, there is a concept, chapter called agriculture. In that agriculture chapter, I'll discuss green revolution. And in green revolution, I'll discuss this, introduction before, in India, the peasants, they don't know about this urea and all. So this is the time they started to add fertilizer to their crops. So this is much before than green revolution. So don't do it. Urea concept is better.
Class, maybe
Ah.
owners of
ನೀವು ಆ ಥರ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬರೀತಾ ಅಲ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ರೈಟ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ. The urea and you can say the fertilizer which is started to introduce in Indian agriculture, that too in a commercially, start right after the green revolution, right after green revolution. In Punjab region, in Rajasthan region, in eastern Rajasthan region, in Haryana region, that is the region which was started for the first time. That too in green revolution during Lal Bahadur Shastri time. Okay, not even Nehru time. During Lal Bahadur Shastri time, which was started. Okay, Swaminathan was the agriculture minister at that time. M. Swaminathan was the agriculture minister. Adinal Mata, right? So due to this, when commercialization of the agriculture started, that self-sufficient agriculture, the concept of self-sufficient agriculture, that got lost. Sustainable agriculture or self-sufficient agriculture, that lost altogether. Everybody they started to run behind money. So you can say that village culture that slowly going to vanish, and urban culture in village also started, because everybody they started to run behind the money. Everybody they started to run behind commercial crops. So the rural India started to witness urban culture when money got its importance even in rural India. See, these are the social effects. We'll focus on it. ಈ ತರ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರೆವಿನ್ಯೂ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ ತುಂಬಾ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಆ ರೆವಿನ್ಯೂ ಮೋರ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅದರಲ್ಲೇ ಸುತ್ತೊಡಿತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ರೆವಿನ್ಯೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಯ್ತು ಅದನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ದೇ ನಾಟ್ ಟಚ್ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಸೊಸೈಟಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್. So this urban and rural concept, because of when rural people started to run behind the money, they started to grow more and more commercial class. When they started to grow commercial class, they'll get some money, right? So when money started to settle, or when money started to concentrate in rural people's hand, in peasants' hand, the demand of rural peasantry that's going to increases. The demand of rural peasantry means what? What kind of demand they wish arise in their mind? What they will say in the urban city. ಹಳ್ಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದವರಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ತರ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಹಳ್ಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋರ ಹತ್ರ ತುಂಬಾ ದುಡ್ಡು ಬಂತು ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ತರ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅವರು ಸಿಟಿಗೆ ಯಾವತ್ತೋ ಹೋಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ನೋಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ಕಾರ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್? ಇದನ್ನ ಬರೀರಿ ಅಂತ UPSC ಕೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರೀತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಸೊ ಯು ಶುಡಂಟ್ ಡು ದಟ್. ಸೊ when urban and rural concentration, or you can say urban and rural context started, right? When urban and rural context started, the transmigration also increased, and most of the times the migration from the rural to urban started in India. See, this is the societal effects of these new policies. The excessive and large scale migration which has started from rural India to urban centers. Yes or no? Why? ಹಳ್ಳಿಲಿದ್ರೆ ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಗೆ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ. ಅಗ್ರಿ ಲೇಬರರ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಲೈವ್ಲಿಹುಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ವೈವ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟು ದುಡಿದ್ರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಗ್ರೋ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ 55% ಕಟ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಬದಲು ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಬಿಟ್ರೆ, ಶುಗರ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ ಆಗಿ, ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. So to survival for their livelihood, the transmigration from rural India to urban centers, the nearby cities which was started during this period. In ಹಳ್ಳಿಲಿದ್ರೆ anyway the two options you will left with. One is you should cultivate in your land. If that was not possible, why that was not possible? Lot of tax. Then what is another option you left with? Being agri labor. So there are only two options. If you go to nearby city, nearby urban center means the other options you will open. You will get another options. The another options which got open. What are the different options? You may become industrial labor, you may become driver, you may become some sweeper, you may become hotel supplier, whatever. Right? There are a lot many opportunities which is non-agricultural things. When you are doing non-agricultural things means you are not supposed to pay taxes to the government, because the taxes is only for the land and for that cultivation, right? So which is better? Being a small land holder. ಸಣ್ಣ ರೈತನಾಗಿ ಯಾವುದು ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ನನಗೆ? ಸೊ ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅಂತ ಟು ಸರ್ವೈವಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲೈವ್ಲಿಹುಡ್. ಲೈವ್ಲಿಹುಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಬದುಕೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ, ಹೋಟ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು, ಅದು ಇದು, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೈವ್ಲಿಹುಡ್. ಸರ್ವೈವಲ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಬದುಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು, ಜೀವ ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. ಫಾರ್ ಸರ್ವೈವಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲೈವ್ಲಿಹುಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮೈಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ರೂರಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಟು ಅರ್ಬನ್ ಸಿಟೀಸ್, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಲಾರ್ಜ್ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಅವತ್ತು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದ ಟ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ನಿಂತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಉಲ್ಟಾಯಿತು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಬಂದು ಅಗ್ರಿ ಲೇಬರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಹೌದು, ನಾಟಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಗದ್ದೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಬರ್ತಿದೆ. ಅದು ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾ, 80% ಆಫ್ ದ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್. ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಲೆಸ್ ದನ್ 2 acres. ಅವತ್ತು ಶೋಭಾ ಕರಂದ್ಲಾಜೆ ಅವರು ಬಂದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪೀಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಅದು ಕೃಷಿ ಮೇಳದಲ್ಲಿ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ 80% ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಓನರ್ಸ್, 80% ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್. Small means 2 acres in the come here. The thing here is commercial agriculture, what we are get to see in USA, Australia and other countries, that was not able to do in India. The thing here is now helicopter ಎಲ್ಲ ಔಷಧಿ ಹೊಡೆಯೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಹೆಲಿಕಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಔಷಧಿ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಪಕ್ಕದ ಪ್ಲಾಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ 2 acres ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು 500,000 acres ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರದ್ದು ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ ಹರಿಯಾಣ, ಪಂಜಾಬ್ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಹಾಗೆ ನಮ್ದು ಫಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಇನ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 10 years 20 years ಈ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಇದಾರಲ್ವಾ, ಅವರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಗ್ರಿ ಏನೋ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಅವನ ಹತ್ರ ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಮಷಿನರೀಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಗ್ರಿ ಇಕ್ವಿಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಡ್ರೋನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪೆಸ್ಟಿಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟಿಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೊಡಿತಾನೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಲ್ಟಿವೇಟರ್ ಮಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 1000 acres 500 acres ಒಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿ ಲೀಸ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಆ ತರ ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ದೇರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ದ ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೀಸ್, USA ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 10-15 years ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೇ ತರ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗಲೇ ಪಂಜಾಬ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಹರಿಯಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ತರ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. 500,000 acres ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬೆಳೆ ಬೆಳಿತಾರೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಅವರದ್ದು ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ಬರು ವಹಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸಿ, ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ, ಮೈಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಟು ದೇರ್. ವೈ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ. ಒಂದಿನ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ, ವಿಚ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಅಗೇನ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ದಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ರೂರಲ್ ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಸಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಮಾಡರ್ನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. ಓಕೆ, ನೌ ಟೆಲ್ ಮಿ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ಇನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ. In this time, your academic answer rightly fits here. Tell me, joint family disintegrated to become a nuclear family, right? See, look at this now. Revenue policy ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ, but they are expecting answer in your family. UP is expecting this. You should write. When migration started from rural to urban for survival and livelihood, as it is, joint family system or traditional family system of India was affected. Right? Joint families disintegrated to become nuclear family. So agriculture went into tremendous or disaster. Food scarcity started because everybody, instead of agriculture, they started to do something different. Before they are all agriculturists. Now they are the drivers, they are the sweepers, they are doing something different.
Maybe like horticulture and all that thing. Like
Yes, horticulture and non-core agriculture thing which increased. Non-core agriculture, horticulture, floriculture, and honey, like this, or animal husbandry, instead of agriculture. Agriculture ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ತಾನೇ pay ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು. So unrest started in rural India. Unrest means not stable. Rural unrest. So poverty increased because of huge taxation. Unemployment increased when everybody they left agriculture. There was no exact opening for other works. Like ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೆಲಸ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಗ್ರಿ ಲೇಬರರ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ, ಬಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕೆಲಸ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. Right? Unemployment increased in this period because of these three policies. Poverty increased, unemployment increased, social unrest started within rural India. So because of this, I'm connecting this topic to next topic. Because of this, peasant revolt started in India. Farmers revolt started in India. Zamindari revolt started in India. Tribal uprising started in India. Tribes uprising, because tribes are not something different. They also pay. If they are growing genesu also, they must 55% of that genesu.
55.
They must give to the East India Company.
So from
Right?
there,
Yours.
economic inequalities.
So economic inequality also started because these money lenders, they day by day they have started to become richer, and small landholders or small agriculturists, they started to become poor day by day.
Like roots of economic inequality started.
Yes, right. Roots of economic inequality started, and in future that went into extent.
Now also.
So this one is very important. At the conclusion, you must write, because of this peasant movement started, zamindari movement started, tribal uprising started. Uprising movement means revolutionary. The next topic after this was the same thing: tribal movement, peasant movement, zamindari movement, peasant movement, raita horata, zamindari horata, tribal horata. This is next after this. Okay. Adike conclusion hige bariyಬೇಕು. Over. See, these are the effect of these three revenue policies.